unacceptable play by him. Really surprising play by CJ Stroud. To the point where it's just you wonder what's going on mentally with CJ. Troy Aikman, I think, put it together like perfectly during his announcing with that game. I'm going to play that tape for you right now.
I will say this, Joe. D'Amico Ryans and Nick Caserio, they've got some tough decisions they've got to make about this team on the offensive side of the ball. You know, they replaced Bobby Slowick last year after his 2 years as the offensive coordinator. C.J. Stroud has been chasing his rookie success for the last 2 years. He's not been the same player. We've not seen the development from him. There's a reason for that, and it has to be addressed. Here's Bryant.
So that was Troy Aikman towards the end of that Houston Patriots game. Just saying this what we're all thinking. C.J. Stroud has not been the same player since that electrifying rookie year that he had. At the time, was the best rookie year we've seen from any player, let alone a quarterback, before Jaden Daniels came along and one-upped him. Stroud has not been the same. We're talking about now 2 years removed, and we're still wondering, okay, if C.J. Stroud can get back to that rookie year. And the thing that always took me aback with that is that you want a player to go back to his rookie year because, like, are you saying that he peaked already in his rookie year? Like, he can't get better? Like, most of the time, well, really damn near all the time, you never want to talk about a player getting back to how he was as a rookie. Like, you want your rookie to get better and become the best version of himself afterwards. So the way that we talk about C.J. Stroud wanting him to get back to rookie year C.J. Stroud is almost like, well, did he peak in his rookie year? I'm not going to go so far as to say that. I still think C.J. Stroud has what it takes to be a very successful quarterback in this league. I still believe in him. I think the Houston Texans should still believe in him. But 5 interceptions and 5 fumbles in 2 playoff games this season alone, that's alarming. That's really, really alarming. It's to the point where the conversation was out there, should they have benched C.J. Stroud for backup Davis Mills, who went 3-0 as a starter while C.J. Stroud was absent. Before C.J. Stroud got there, Davis Mills wasn't exactly, lighting it up on the scoreboard for the Houston Texans and giving them a reason not to have to draft a quarterback like C.J. Stroud. So Bryce Young and the Panthers already picked up his 5th option. C.J. Stroud, you imagine, is going to be up next, and I don't see a world where the Texans don't pick up that 5th option. But the question now remains that based on what we've seen from C.J. Stroud the past 2 years, excluding his rookie year, are we sure that the Houston Texans are comfortable with giving him a long-term extension? That question is valid, and it's not a definite right now, in my opinion. You can't have this. Like, you flat out can't have this. As you had an all-time great, I'm talking 2000 Ravens, 02 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2013 Seattle Seahawks, that type of defense on your team. You had that kind of unit, and you wasted them. With everything, with all the turnovers that C.J. Stroud had in these 2 games, he still had a chance to go to the AFC Championship game. In the Pittsburgh game, 5 fumbles, 2 lost. That's normally a death sentence for most teams, especially when it comes to the playoffs. But because Houston's defense was so freaking elite, they actually added to the score even as the offense was struggling in that Pittsburgh game. And in this game against Drake May and the Patriots, the Patriots offense didn't really blow you away. I mean, Drake May didn't exactly blow away with his numbers, but this defense gave him a plethora of chances to still win the game, even though it was god-awful for most of it, really all of it. That's how great the defense was, and you managed to waste that. And so we're sitting here wondering, I think C.J. Stroud is still going to be a really good player, but the long-term extension, the certainty that you felt with C.J. Stroud after his rookie year, that's dissipated. That's no longer the same here. And if I'm thinking that, and other fans are thinking that, you imagine that the Texans front office is thinking that as well. It's not a good sign here. The way that he's been playing these past 2 years, it's been all right, like Troy Aikman said, but it's nowhere near the expectation that we had based on what we saw from the very beginning of his career. We saw a superstar. We saw MVP. We saw next big-time talent at the quarterback position. Right now, we're not seeing that.